Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to the No Gold Estate finale video, because we're going to be doing this mission, then we're going to be doing the last mission. Unless something horrid turns up. Which, honestly, I don't think anything that could possibly happen would, be happening. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So, we're just going to be doing this scout mission. So, yep, there's really not much to say about this mission, it's about the next mission that's going to be happening. You don't even really need bandages, honestly, for this mission. Like, yeah. I probably should have brought more herbs, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, this is the prelude. Even if we fail this mission, all that matters is that we do it. Just to pass the week, because I don't want that stupid 15 affliction chance to be weighing us down next mission, and that's why I bring more than one herbs.
Efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I swear to God, every time I go into these fucking dungeons, there is like a 90% chance that immediately upon entering the first room, I get hit with a trap. That has happened more times than I'd like to count. I'd like to request, even though probably nobody's actually going to do this, someone go through all of the episodes and count how many times that has happened in missions. Just like, since I do 2 missions per video, you could probably count, or do a quick thumb through about how many times I've actually just gone into a fight and immediately had a trap springed on me. Springed? Sprung. Oh, God. Okay, fine, never mind. I forget I have a Ethereal Crucifix on the man-at-arms, so he can easily make up for the lack of damage. Don't have many healers here. By many healers, I mean any healers.
Decimated.
I have Plague Doctor who can do this, and Battlefield Medicine, but mainly the Flatulent's going to be my healer.
Give them no quarter.
Good items. So, yeah, the whole file, without having any gold pickups, is... This challenge I was I'm stumbling over my own words here. I was thinking about this challenge for a fair while, because I was like, people keep saying, oh, can you beat it without heirlooms? The answer is probably yes, but it will take, honestly, decades. Like, you'd have to beat missions to gain heirlooms, and honestly, gold doesn't matter as much in this game as heirlooms do. I think this is more so a testament to how powerful heirlooms are than a statement of how underpowered gold is. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get gold.
And improvement.
They're just probably like, I'm kind of at a loss of words here. I didn't really expect this challenge to go on for such a little amount of time. I guess the bank was the real carry for this, like, challenge. But I mean, maybe this would have been harder if I didn't build the bank. But I mean, bank is just so good. How can you not use it? Bank probably was like, needs a bit more of a balance. Now, how should I say this correctly? The bank probably needed more supplies in order to be built, in order to be properly balanced.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Right, just pass turn here. I want to try and get off a little heal with the Plague Doctor. Get off a Inspiring Tune too. By the way, this video is being recorded immediately after the last one because I just wanted to finish this up. Have some videos in storage so we can just simply render them and upload them. Honestly, the longest time that it takes in these videos is rendering times. It usually takes me 5 times the video's duration in rendering. Heightened resilience. That's worth doing on the Plague Doctor, since Plague Doctor has stupidly high disease resist. Alright.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
There was a good meme on r/darkest dungeon today about torches and wealth beyond measure. No room fights, just hallway fights. Which is generally fine. Usually, hallway fights are much easier than room fights. One exception being like the Collector and the Shambler, which of course can't appear in rooms. Wouldn't it be funny if they could in Darkest Dungeon 2? I keep saying what happens in Darkest Dungeon 2, what happens in Darkest Dungeon 2, what would happen if this was the case in Darkest Dungeon 2. I need to keep in mind that I have to wait like 1 year after it's even released in early access to play it. Cause, yeah. Good old Epic Games Store that nobody likes. Getting exclusivity. I mean, one of the main problems, I've said this multiple times before, but one of the problems that getting exclusivity to Epic Games Store is going to do is it's going to be that most of the people who've done bug testing and stuff are most likely only going to be using the Steam version. Therefore, trying to hammer down bugs or find them is going to be a lot harder, and when it gets released on Steam, it's going to be a bit of a buggy mess. I mean, think of how balanced, well, unbalanced Crimson Court was originally. Do you know the Viscount has been, not Viscount, Viscount, was actually heavily nerfed since it was released? Because it was. Viscount was apparently very overpowered, but I wouldn't know. I don't remember actually fighting the Viscount back when I was in my, I was doing my beta testing, because honestly that was a really bad time for me. Just because it was during the height of my lack of health. Actually no, it wasn't at the height, it was at the decline. I had only recently been let go of... no, it's not worth going for a, whatchamacallit here. Oh, by the way, the reason I have both of these, trinkets on, like Ancestor's Pistol specifically, is just so I can outspeed these losers. Please hit the Flagellant. I'm kind of begging for him to be, bled. I'm just gonna pass a turn here, effectively.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
I guess it isn't bad to get some protection, but the main reason I'm doing this is just so that I don't hit these dudes, because I kind of want them alive so I can get some healing.
The blood quickens.
Okay, Ted, 50, 100 plays, 160. I mean, Plague Grenade is... How much damage does this actually do? 1 to 2. It has a chance to kill. And it does. Good.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Kinda wish Plague Doctor had an actual skill that did damage. And no, Incision doesn't count because it's a garbage skill that no one ever uses. Okay, that's good. The question is, who do I want to heal? Probably the Plague Doctor, actually, considering... Plague Doctor has the less of a survivability. I mean, the Jester has, like, infinite dodge. What do you have?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I was hoping you'd hit the Flagellant again. Oh well. He also had -7 accuracy, which is why I didn't target him. Because this accuracy debuff does something sometimes.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright. Last room, and then we can leave. Of course, that's happened again. More food. Jesus. What's with all the food here? A veritable feast. I say as I've only gotten 2 food pickups this whole dungeon. Call of the Deep. Call of Man Deep. I think I've said this before. I think I've actually said this in another Darkest Dungeon video. Where there was a... You know the Share a Coke campaign where it says, share a Coke with, and then it has a name on the can. I saw one that was just a meme that said, share a Coke with Man Deep, and someone was complaining, who... Yes, because everybody knows somebody by the name of Man Deep. And the funny thing is, I do know somebody by the name of Man Deep. I don't remember his last name though, but I had him on Facebook. I don't use Facebook anymore though, obviously, because Facebook is ass. Okay, get out of here, you useless whatever it is. Crit. Nice. And dead. Nope, not dead yet. There you go, have a 4 health heal. Just doing this so that it eases the stress of some people that watch these videos. Even though it doesn't matter, I mean I got 4 crests from that and most likely it didn't even matter. Okay, I'll check if there's something here. No! Should have brought more herbs. Whatever. Plague Doctor had 83 disease resist anyway, so there was like very little risk in doing that.
All manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Our home, our tombs. Let me just take a sip right now. Oh my god, what's going on here? That was bad. Didn't my other jester just get Eldritch Hater?
Their customs are curious, and their generosity is notoriously short-lived.
Minus 50% trinket cost. Beautiful protection stone. If only I had the mod that makes protection stone overpowered. Alright, let's prep for the final mission. Let's get these 4 properly geared up, because we have no use for gold after this, because that's the end of this file. Someone asked if I was going to do Crimson Court, and the answer is no, because it doesn't really matter anymore. Like, I have enough gold that I can do pretty much whatever I want. And at that point, it would just be Crimson Court. And in case you haven't got it, I'm still not a great fan of Crimson Court. Because Crimson Court just has a bunch of problems with it. How was I building this Jester? Oh yeah, okay. Had Harvest, Finale. Finale is there for a very good reason, by the way. I'm lying, it's not really. It's there just in case I get moved and need to maybe deal a lot of damage to the Heart of Darkness, but why was my order wrong there? This is very close to the usual suspects, the only difference being, of course, the Jester. Okay, let me put my trinkets on. And here's our final team! You may notice that I'm not running double accuracy trinket on the Highwayman because he's going to be having tracking shot up the whole battle. It's not really going to matter. I mean, if I had Color of Madness enabled, I could cheese the fight by popping a crystal cocaine or whatever it is and use tracking shot more than one time. And tracking shot is a lot like Revenge, except Revenge carries the downside of extra damage taken. Tracking shot doesn't have that downside, so you'll end up with like if you use 3 of these, that's plus 30 accuracy, plus 24 crit, and plus like 60% damage. It's crazy. But yep. This is the Darkest Dungeon quest you can't abandon, right? And I'm not sure if you can even score a affliction in this one. You know what? Pop some holy waters just so I can control the flow of whatchamacallit. There's no horror in Darkest Dungeon, is there? In the final mission. Not sure. Aegis scales. We don't need them. You haven't purchased much food for this fucking romp into the Eldritch Dungeon. Oh, by the way, in case some people don't know, which, honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point, the final Darkest Dungeon mission has no torch meter, so it's constantly counted as 100 torch, meaning the Ancestor's Candle always works, the Sun Ring always works, Sun Cloak always works.
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic
Coochie.
truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man, and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
Honestly, I think it's more symbolic that you let people die here than just to do some stupid strats to make sure that no one dies, or to bring only 2 characters. I think it's better this way.
Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, You consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here.
Wonderful. Also, I know pretty much everyone knows about this, but I'll touch the secret room here. So, you go to this spot on the map in the middle of the U, and you press W, and it opens this room, where you can take this. You examine the ragged piece of flesh. It reeks of sweat and tears. A series of crude gouges to the skin pulsates and seep with blood. They seem to follow a pattern. You can just make out the followings. We at Red Hook Games are deeply grateful for your support and your time spent in the darkest dungeon. Good luck in the coming battle. I am getting a phone call. Who is calling me at this hour? Spam phone call. It wasn't even anything important. They keep annoying me. I should probably block their numbers, but it's like a personal number, not a private number.
Forever, you and I, at the end of the world. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
Embrace the cosmic hideousness that is these spam phone callers. I know people like to take off their plus stress trinkets when walking this hallway, but it's plus 10%. It doesn't even really matter. Like, who cares? I'm pretty sure it even doesn't matter because I'm taking 2 stress, not like... Actually, does Darkest Dungeon take into account decimals with this sort of thing? I know that HP used to have a decimal value, but they removed that because it was pointless. But, okay, whatever. Let's go. Ancestor Ho.
Foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole.
21 speed. Because he got plus 6 from his quirks.
Will show you.
Okay, so we got Stun Amulet and Vestal for earlier parts of the fight. Let's pop some whatchamacallits. Good crit. Singular strike. Reynold doesn't have Hot to Trot, does he? No, he doesn't. I was thinking of a different Crusader. I like how you can bleed this guy, but damage over time does nothing. Because he's still immune. That is a lot of stress. I kind of forgot how dangerous that could be. Alright, time to spam Grape Shot Blast. Reynold went before Dismas. Wow. Okay. This plus crits received is going to carry us, hopefully. Sporadic reproduction. Okay. It's all well and good. This is just the boring part of the fight where we're spending our time chopping down useless replicas. Restack Battle Ballad. Imperfect. I forget which one has a higher chance of spawning the bad ones. I think it's sporadic. I was hoping she'd just weaken him so I can get a triple grape shot kill for the memes. Whatever. He's got 138 accuracy and these things only have 18 dodge. You can't do anything but Battle Ballad buff. Oh, I could remove stress. Also, you can stun the Ancestor to take his turn off. It doesn't really benefit you considering that, like, he needs to summon these things, otherwise you make no progress. I really should have put Zealous Accusation on instead of Stunning Blow. If nothing else, for this phase. That's good. And Grape Shit. Good. Also, I like how these ones are bigger merely because of how the game takes in summoning. They should probably fix that in the next one. AKA, when a creature gets spawned in, it gets spawned in at a larger scale than the others. What? 6 speed for 1 round? I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to make sense of the buffs, but they're not. That's probably a bad play. Why are you healing? Like, that was clearly a turn where you're supposed to summon. we are the same. Not really, but, I mean, you believe what you want to believe, man. I like how he doesn't have high debuff resist, like, is the Ancestor not known for being, like, undebuffable? How did we all go before? Oh, I guess we do have, like, many stacks of Battle Ballad. Well, took his turn off, so he doesn't get ambush spawns on us. There we go, perfect turn order. Okay, that's good. Slash a Rooney. Okay. Well, 2 down, 3 to go. Score a crit because extra crits from multiple faucets. I don't know why they have less bleed resist. No, not bleed resist. Move resist. You'd think that this thing would be like rooted to the ground. Okay, spawn some more in. Oh, there we go. Last ones. Just need to kill these loons. You cream-faced loon. Okay, that's one dead. That's, okay, never mind. I forget that time heals all wounds. Some stuns. We are essentially at full health here. I probably could have judgmented this guy and killed him. Okay, he just used his mark, which is useless. Okay. Put up Battle Ballad because we are switching phases here. Just pistol shot to get the kill.
The flesh is fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade.
Well, can't do anything right now, so just hope these stick. This is the one of the 2 phases that, you know, Harvest isn't good against. But Harvest is so good against Phase 1, I decided to keep it on. Also, with how the game works, you have a 5% chance to hit this thing, despite it having a 999 dodge. This guy has like no stun resist still. Well, unfortunately didn't move to one of the spots the Jester can hit. Also moved to the worst spot that the Highwayman faces. I can go for a stunning blow here. It's not the worst idea. Only gets 1 turn. For some reason, doesn't have good stun resist. This is like the Necromancer in boss form, implying the Necromancer isn't actually a boss, which would be half right. Necromancer's like tutorial still. Well, let's heal Reynolds. We don't really need to, but just in case something bad happens. That was a 53 crit. Okay, moves to a good spot now. Pistol shot will deal insidious amounts of damage. 16, that was awful. Well, Reynold can heal himself now. I was considering putting on Battle Heal, and then I realized that's a stupid idea. Because Battle Heal is not good. Embrace Futility, that's a knockback. Knockback 1, so it doesn't really matter. Miss completely. Nice heal. Doesn't matter much, but it's something. How many turns of Battle Ballad do we have on? We have 1 more turn. Alright. There's a good chance we can actually kill this guy before he takes his turn. We just need a good pistol shot. Alright. Get the crit. Oh, a crit wouldn't even kill there, really. Well, Reynolds, keep showing yourself your pretty flag. Did you think that would have done anything? Even if you knocked him back, it wouldn't have done, like... It wouldn't have done shit. He's got the ability to hit any rank. Except the first one. From any rank. Except the first one. Of course. Yeah. Alright, well, keep stacking up Battle Ballad. Why not?
The flesh is immortal. It is undying.
Smack it up a bit.
Prey does not take too hideous a form.
This heart thing is very useless. All it does is blight you in exchange for healing you upon you hitting it. I never understood the symbolicness behind being healed upon hitting it. Okay, I'm gonna stack some extra crits received on it. I guess this is to lull you into a full sense of security. This is usually just the break point, though. I should probably cure the blights. But, I mean, it's really not that much of a threat. Alright. Get these shots in. Shots, shots, shots. Man, we're getting a lot of crits. I mean, 18 plus crit plus another 8. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Pop a holy water, just so that he doesn't get hit with more blight here. Honestly, there are 2 units I need to keep alive here. One being the Highwayman, and the other being the Crusader. For obvious reasons. Take that, vile fiend. Okay, I was hoping that would kill. No, guess not. Okay, I need to cure that. Ow. That kind of hurt.
Behold the heart of the world, progenitor of life, father and mother, alpha and omega.
Nah, it's not time to move back yet.
And are destroyed.
Bye, Vestal. Don't need you. You served your purpose very well. Okay. Last battle ballad we're gonna use. Actually, no, that last battle ballad will probably be next turn. Alright. Last battle ballad. Now I'll move back so I can get a finale in. Let's see, 252 divided by 3 is 80 something. Stunning blow can't knock him down to 80 something. Actually, it can, if it crits. I don't think that's enough. No, it isn't. Alright. Only lost the Vestal, that's fine. And that's the end of the run, too. So, that Vestal was kind of pointless. I mean, she was kind of cheated into the game through the Kickstarter menu. But, it's good enough. Also, finale is a very fitting way to end the series. So, yep. Should I show the ending cutscene? I've seen it so many times.
A ridiculous notion.
You know what? No, let's not see the ending cutscene because it's unnecessary. I've shown it off so many times. So yeah, that's the end of the No Gold Estate. I hope you enjoyed the series. I do not know when the next Darkest Dungeon related thing I'm going to post is, because I'm out of ideas, for one. 2, Butcher's Circus hasn't been updated, literally with any balance changes since the inception of the game. 3, I don't know, there's really no point for 3, but I've also played a crazy amount of Darkest Dungeon in my time. Don't forget that my playtime is, it's currently over 1,100 hours. So I've played way too much Darkest Dungeon throughout my lifetime. And, yeah. I'm just kind of, I've kind of finished the, like, Darkest Dungeon 2 is gonna be coming out on the Epic Games Store soon. I don't know if I'll be doing that, but, yeah. Also, just to show, I only have 3 mods installed, and one of them, like, 2 of them are cosmetic, And one of them is the one that speeds up the game slightly. So yeah, I had no balance changes in this game. So that was effectively a vanilla file. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That's about it. I'll see you guys in the next either Darkest Dungeon thing I'm making, or the next episode in series that I'm doing, which is Jinx, probably. I don't know if I will have had the Spelunky 2 video up yet. If I haven't done that yet, then expect that. It's actually a pretty good video, at least I think. So, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.